All right, guys, so what's going on? Back with another video today. This one's going to be a little bit different. This is going to be on an XJ. I'll switch you guys around here in just a second and show you a little update of the green truck, but she's on the back burner. We got a new project and new things we're going to be doing this summer, so let me take you guys around and I'll show it to you. All right, so green truck has been doing great. Been driving it a little bit here and there. I really don't have much to say about it. Kind of taking a break because everything on this thing I need at this point is going to be expensive. I'm gonna have to get the hood. I just got a cow hood for it. Gonna have to get it color matched. I'm gonna have to go into all of this here on the two-tone and get it all resprayed. I'm gonna go with an 05 and up front bumper, but like I said, that'll be all for a different video. We'll be switching up the color on the two-tone and all sorts of good stuff, so that will be a cool one, but for another video. So last night, me and a buddy, we went all the way to Hurt, Virginia, and picked up this XJ. So we're going to be doing a little bit of cheap wheeling this summer. We wanted side-by-sides, but we couldn't afford them, so next best thing is a cheap Cherokee. Picked this thing up for 800 bucks. Four-wheel drive, base model. Here, I'll pop the door open. She's a little bit rough around the edges. Seats aren't perfect. Smells a little weird, but she's gonna get the job done. And we're gonna clean her up. She's been sitting a while, if you couldn't tell. But the paint is super clean up underneath. I think it's really gonna clean up good. We're gonna lift it 3 inches with a cheap lift. Maybe throw some side-by-side tires on it. I found some for a good deal on Facebook Marketplace. I think I might go pick up. But like I said, I can't remember if I said it or not. We're 800 bucks into this Jeep. I'm going to try and keep the whole build under $2,000. So I think we can do it pretty easy. The only body damage on the whole Jeep, and this thing is so clean, is right here on the bumper. So it literally just needs a bumper. But it is a 2.5 four-wheel drive. So a little underpowered, but I think it'll be fun. I'm gonna leave the factory wheels on it and just do side-by-side tires and lift it. So I think it'll be pretty sick. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for the build and we'll go from there. I'm gonna get it pulled off the trailer and we'll get her pressure washed up and see what we can get figured out on it. All right, guys, so here it is. It has been sitting for probably about, I think she said a year or something like that at this point. Whatever it was, it had not been cleaned in a while. They kind of just had it to the side. The previous owner was a very nice person. She had owned it since 2012, I think. Started running bad, and I just diagnosed it about 30 minutes ago, and it needs a fuel pump and fuel filter. Down on power, popping through the intake, all that kind of stuff. So what we did is got one on order from O'Reilly's, $119. Hopefully we get this thing back on the road. I figured I'd kind of give you guys a before. This thing is nasty. Video does not do it justice. It has a very weird smell in here. It has just not really been taken care of. I've already started vacuuming. I figured I'd get a couple videos just so y'all can see. But decently low mile for an XJ, 166,000. It is a 2.5, but I think it'll be fun. The paint is coming back really, really good. I'm so surprised. For as cheap as I got this thing, we're really looking to do a trail rig, but this thing is just so straight. Besides the front bumper, this thing is nearly mint, which makes me, feel bad to start trail rigging it, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be worth it. So we'll just take her easy on the trails. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, we are back with another update on the Cherokee. It's doing good. I got it fixed, the running condition, and the reason I got it for as cheap as I did, it ended up being a fuel line to the tank. Let me flip you guys around. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. We lucked up on this one, and I think it's going to make a fun little rig once we get her built. So let me flip you guys around and we'll go from there. All right, so I laid it in the floor. If you can see, this is the fuel line to the sending unit itself. It was collapsing on itself and actually made it to where there was losing fuel pressure. So I was able to put a new piece of hose in the tank with 2 new clamps, and it's running great. So we are $850 as this thing sits. Pretty clean. Got a little bit of rust in the floor pans, but I think it's going to make a really good trail rig. Looking for some side-by-side tires currently, and I'm going to do a puck lift, and we're going to do a super low budget build. I'm shooting for $1,500, but I'm going to absolutely keep it under $2,000 for sure. So y'all stay tuned on that. I think we could do it pretty easy, especially now. I went ahead and returned the fuel sending unit that I had bought. So yeah, like I said, we are $850 into this thing. It is a little 2.5 4-cylinder. I may have said that already, but yeah, we're chugging right along on this thing. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna continue doing little stuff here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna figure something out with the bumper. I'm either gonna just pull this one out or do something. We'll figure something out on that. That's not a big deal right now, but really the main thing right now, just to get this thing out in the trails, is side-by-side tires on these factory wheels and a cheap little lift. Also, before I cut the video off, we did go ahead and throw some cheap seat covers from the O'Reillys in here, just because, not for form or anything like that, mostly function. All the seat was ripped under here. The cushion's great, but the seat was actually ripped itself, and getting in and out of here, the seat was going to start just falling apart. So just kind of hold things together and get it to where we can get it out on the trail and not have to worry about, you know, sliding around the seat where it's all sticking straight up. Just slide right in and go. But got her smelling a little better. Got her running 10 times better, so I'd say it's good. Now next is going to be a headliner probably, or might just rip it out, who knows, for a trail rig. Part of me feels bad because this thing, the body is just perfect on it. But the floor pans, they've seen better days. It's a Virginia Jeep, so. But yeah, for the price, I think we're going to come out good on it. And I think we're going to have lots of fun with this thing. So y'all stay tuned.